So imagine Google is a librarian. Okay? So the librarian has lots of staff, lots of minions, and these little minions are Google bots. And the Google bots roam around the internet and they gobble up information that's on the back of the pages of all the websites that exist. They are blind, so they have to eat the information to understand what it is. They gobble up the page title. They gobble up the information in the metadata, which is the blur of the page. They eat up the alternative text for the images, the content that has to be more than 300 words. They're looking for, searching for what they can eat up to understand what's on the page to give to the librarian. The librarian then, if you remember, those of you that are of the age, you'd go to the library and you'd look for the card, and the card would tell you where the book was. Google, as the librarian now, has all the cards at its fingertips because the Google bots have read the behind the scenes of each page. What we need to do as business owners is fill in the information behind the page so the Google bots know what's on that page to give to the librarian so they, the librarian, can give you the resource that you've asked for. Does that make sense? So, Google the librarian and all its Google bots work for us when we're searching for information. A few years ago, Google did some research about how the internet has fundamentally changed the way that we research and buy. So, we've done Google My Business. So I'm going to show you a marketing model. So our marketing model is always starting at the first point. What makes you want to buy something? Give me an example.
It's useful.
It's useful.
You need it.
You need it. You broke your last one. The new ski season's coming. You want some new skis? There's only a few smiles. I see the skis in the room.
You're distracting yourself.
You distract. There's some sort of stimulus. So in order for us to start that journey of wanting to buy something as consumers, there's a stimulus. So I snapped my skis. Didn't snap my legs, which is good. I snapped my skis. The stimulus there, I broke them. I need to buy some more because I like skiing. So my stimulus is bust them. Traditionally, that would mean I went to a ski and snowboard shop and had a look at the beautiful skis that were on offer, the fat ones, the skinny ones, the long ones, the boys ones, the girls ones, the on-piste, the racer ones, the twin-tipped, the modern ones, the old-fashioned wood ones. This is my first moment of truth. My first moment of truth is in the shop, looking at all the different skis, looking at the height, the length, the technology of the skis. That's my first moment of truth. I've spoken to the person and they've talked to me for a long time, back and forth, back and forth. We've chosen the colours, we've chosen the height, and I think I've decided I'm going to go with a pair of K2 skis, all mountain. And they look nice because they're blue, it's my favourite colour. Then, I bought these, and that leads me to my second moment of truth. My second moment of truth is at Milton Keynes. Click, click. I'm testing them for the first time. They're moving in a way that's brilliant. They're short, they're bouncy. I can turn, it doesn't hurt my knee. That's my second moment of truth. I love them, and so I tell all my friends, everyone that will listen to me at Milton Keynes, the shop that I bought them for, I publish it all over the internet. What Google found in their research was an additional moment of truth. So our traditional marketing model has the stimulus, I broke the skis. The first moment in the shop looking at them, and the second moment, which is I wore them, I tested them. Google has found the internet has added a moment of truth. The 0 moment of truth. This is the introduction into ZMOT. What do you think the zero moment, before I've had my stimulus, and then I've gone to the shop, what do you think that first or zero moment of truth is?
Is it research? Is it researching the product?
Researching the product? What were you going to say, Raymond?
I was just going to say, yeah, their internet presence.
Internet research. Google found that we look at 7 to 11 different sources of information before we even go into a shop. Whether we go into a shop or not, we might buy them online totally. What we do here is we look at Facebook, we look at Instagram, we look at online reviews, we look at Google reviews, we look at specific ski shop reviews, we look at videos of people skiing with the skis I might be interested in. This zero moment of truth is an opportunity for you as business owners to put your pages in front of the people that you are targeting. This has fundamentally changed the way that we buy, because when I go to the first moment, when I go to the shop, I know the make and model of the ski I want now. And I might even be putting that into the search engine. Rather than just skis, my intention is now slightly obvious because I'm ready to buy. I've put in K2 All Mountains 162. I know exactly what I want and the size I want them. So then you can see, coming back to the search engine results page, if I'm that detailed in my search inquiry, I'm probably a bit further down that marketing model. Yeah? Yes?
So if we're doing, a website for targeting parents, we're looking at making sure that the parents know that we've done our research on the problems related to education and that we are going to help solve some of those.
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking
Absolutely.
about? That's the zero.
So,
Okay.
one of the options, or one of the ways that you can exploit this zero moment of truth, is by optimizing your pages so the Google bots know what's on your page to give to the librarian when someone walks into Google Library and says, I want this resource. The librarian can give them your web page.
Okay.
Especially if there's that much opportunity. We like to research, we like to be informed. It might not be that every time your website is selling, but it could be helping generate a lead. So I'm going to show you a video. That's my explanation of it, and I've got a video here to show you from Google, and that kind of pulls together the importance of keywords per service, per product, per page of your website to draw people in, to maximize search engine optimization.